Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. Hold on just a minute. I'm looking at something. Trying to look at something, multitask here. All right, so just looking at something I just got here. All right, anyhow, now let's go to General Flynn. I said this jokingly, but I'm actually very serious. What if General Flynn ends up in the second term back in the White House? Just think about it. Just think about it. What if? Okay? So, number 10. What if he ends up back in the White House? Now, before we move to Flynn, I'm not going to get to all the impeachment crying of the left of the Democrats, okay? So, anyhow, let's go to number 9. Now, this is Horowitz. This is the IG Horowitz, okay? And IG Horowitz, Inspector General, anticipated FISA abuse probe report near completion. This came out a couple days ago. Michael Horowitz, the United States Department of Justice, Inspector General, IG. Now, he is the IG for the for the Department of Justice. Said Thursday that he is almost done finalizing the report into possible abuse of Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act. Now, you would think the Democrats would be interested ahead of the 2016 presidential election. Horowitz made a revelation in an October 24th letter addressed to the House and Senate leaders. The IG anticipate that the report would be released to the public with few redactions, adding, given that our draft report is lengthy and concerns sensitive national security and law enforcement matters, we understood that it would take the department and the FBI some time to work through the appropriate mark and the entire report. They've got to go through and get all of the classified stuff out and mark this up before it's released. But keep in mind, Horowitz is ready to release this report, and as it's getting closer to being released, who has then changed directions or changed the definition of their investigation to criminal. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so where is FISA report? Anticipation builds as Department of Justice watchdog still hasn't released review. Okay, so we're waiting on that. All right, and what is that? For weeks has been speculated a long-awaited review of alleged surveillance abuse by the Department of Justice and FBI during the investigation into Russia's purported meddling, I think it's supposed to, well, anyhow, into 2016 presidential election could drop any day. So, Department of Justice, FBI, Comey, Brennan. Now, James Clapper. Let's go with number 6. James Clapper, the I did it guy. Yeah, that was me. Remember why this is going on. This guy right here, James Clapper, is Director of National Intelligence from 2010 to 2017. Don't think these people don't know. So let me get this because I'm going to run out of time because I got to get to my pictures of the day. Number 3. And number 3 is the judge. That is Judge Emmett Sullivan. He's a federal judge. Sits on the bench. And federal judge Emmett Sullivan, okay, this is out the 28th, cancels General Flynn hearing set for next week following explosive comprehensive briefing by attorney Sidney Powell. So he's the judge. He has got something on his desk in his chambers. He's got something in his chambers, and he's saying, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. I do think there is something here that should be looked at first, okay? So let's go with put this picture up right here. So right now, give me number 10. This is General Flynn. That's the judge. Said pump the brakes. Okay. Federal Judge Emmett Sullivan canceled the General Flynn's hearing set for next week following a comprehensive briefing by attorney Sidney Powell. General Michael Flynn, attorney Sidney Powell, released a number of pages of information that are totally damning to Obama deep state actors and villains. We know that the 302 was doctored by Lisa Page prior notes from Powell, and now we know that the 302 was doctored by adding an entire question and answer of the general that was later used to criminally indict him. So let me give you something real quick. I hope I can put this together in a decent way. And let's see, what is an FBI 302? Okay, so an FBI 302, what is an FBI 302? The problematic nature FBI agent's interview memo. Okay, 302s. Former FBI Director James Comey apparently wrote a memo summarizing his meeting with President Trump. The memo purportedly recounts the president's statement. Okay, FBI agents finalizing notes of a conversation. There's nothing surprising about this. 302s. Let's take a closer look at how a witness interview gets memorialized into an interview memo or in white-collar 302s. So the 302 is the interview report, the report on the interview. Just to make it clear and quick, we're running out of time. So Lisa Page did a 302. We know that the 302 was doctored by Lisa Page prior to notes from Powell, and now we know that the 302 was doctored by adding an entire question and answer of the general that was later used to criminally indict him. Doctored. The 302 is doctored. I mean, they'll destroy your lives. Now, put up number 4. Now, obviously, we don't have the gender issue here. That is Lisa Page not wearing the tie, and that's her lover, Peter Strzok, FBI, disgraced, got fired from the FBI. Or did he get fired? I don't know. He was sent down to the mailroom for quite some time. He is the one, Andy McCabe. They're all a nervous wreck. All the deep state. Andy McCabe, they were in the office with Lisa Page and the insurance policy, but sources say that Lisa Page talked in that room that day. So anyhow, in addition, Powell's filing with the court released late last week shows that Obama's former director of national intelligence, James Clapper, so let's go back to number 6, the I did it, James Clapper. There he is. Okay. National Director James Clapper was involved in leaking the general's discussion with Russian Kislyak before President Trump's 2017 inauguration. I'm just telling you. Let me see here. I got something else. There's a lot of tweets on this one here. So let me go to another one really quickly. Michael Flynn's claim against FBI is chilling, says former U.S. Attorney Brett Tallman. All right, we'll just throw this out as a quick opinion. A defense claim that FBI agents manipulated official records leading to Michael Flynn. Let's go ahead and put Flynn back up. He is number 10. Okay. Leading charges investigators manipulating records leading to Michael Flynn being charged with lying to investigators is chilling, former Utah U.S. Attorney Brett Tallman said Saturday. The former National Security Advisor legal team filed an explosive motion. I've told you this before. I don't need to show you, but there's a major big spider web crack on the screen that goes right in the center of some of the stuff. So just sometimes I can't see I can't see it. It's not glasses. The former National Security Advisor legal team filed an explosive motion last Thursday, alleging that FBI agents manipulated records from Flynn's 2017 interview. This comes as U.S. Attorney John Durham ongoing probe into potential FBI and Justice Department misconduct is the run-up to the 2016 presidential election has been transitioned into a full-fledged criminal investigation. Number 5. It all comes back here. It's all going to circle back around. The judge said, "Hold on, I need to look at some things." So we'll see. Judge said, "Hold on, pump the brakes. I got to look at some things." It all leads back here. Quick break, and then we'll come back. That's why they're yelling impeachment, folks. What we've talked about, and plenty of things for you guys to go look at today. Take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and just run quickly through all of our pictures today.